Welcome back to our 2024 TWC Skills Development Bracketology coverage. I'm your host, Bryan Daniel. Joining me as always, my co-host, Kyle.
Thanks for having me. It's always a pleasure to be here in studio talking about skills for Texans. That's why I write myself into all these scripts.
You know, we've witnessed an exciting season of upskilling across Texas, thanks in large part to the growing number of Texans in the workforce, which brings more and more employers of all sizes to the state. Now, how are each of these skills providers handling the influx of additional talent opportunities to Texas, Kyle?
Well, that's a great question. As more and more people from around the country move to Texas, the opportunities to take advantage of this dynamic workforce increase. When employers create jobs, their needs for the skills of the workforce adapts and changes continuously. So goes the ever-evolving relationship between employees, employers, and skills providers.
Well, that's what we're here to analyze today. We're giving our projections for which skills those skills providers are going to come out on top at the end of the season. And we've got some familiar faces on the list for this year's skills tournament. Our blue blood skills programs, if you will, like nursing and welding.
That's true. And of course, we have a swath of newcomers from the STEM conference looking to make a name for themselves in this year's bracket.
Now hold on. Okay, look, I have an issue with what you just said. Now, how can you not say welding is a STEM skill? It's one of the number one jobs in the middle skills sector that requires science and technology, but it doesn't get a flashy STEM label. Now, how are you going to have a controlled chemical reaction in your hands and not call that science?
Look, it's a blue blood skill. I'll give you that, and it's always going to be in demand. But it's just easier to group skills by public perception. STEM is STEM, sure, but people know it for what it is.
All right, okay, look. The public knows that welding is science, technology, and math. Welding is STEM just as much as generative AI is STEM. STEM is STEM.
Okay, look, we can turn this sports parody video into a shouting match just like any other sports television show currently on air. You're passionate about STEM upskilling. I'm passionate about upskilling in STEM. Let's just reveal this year's seeding and we can go on to that.
All right, good call. All right, yeah, admittedly, I can get pretty passionate about skills for Texans. You're right. All right, without any further ado, let's reveal the number one overall seed for this year's tournament so we can start filling out our brackets. That is true.
Yeah, but sure it's true, but we can't really do anything with that. How are you going to rank that?
I mean, is it a 1,000 way tie for first? I mean, does that work? I mean, it's really not exciting from a matchup perspective. I mean, now that I think about it, how can you possibly say one skill is more important than any other skill? And then we're going to narrow that down to a field of 64?
I mean, 68 now. They wanted more viewership.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know that game. Okay. All right, so we really can't set up brackets? I mean, like this, or we can't really, I don't think we can crown a most important skill. I guess we'll just continue to innovate new ways to provide funding and maybe some support for employers. I guess the job seekers too, all across the state. Really, no matter where they are, I mean, or how big they are, or what they're looking to ensure the state of Texas stays number one in the nation.
Oh, maybe we should have done that bracket. Top state for workforce?
I think, no, Texas wouldn't have much competition there, would they? No, I think so. I think we should just rank Texas number one state for workforce. And I think you should too. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day.